Welcome back to Man Quest New Horizons. I'm dear Danny, as you will see what's going on the lovely island of Fawnhollow today. Oh, I forgot that Celeste was visiting yesterday. Oh well, you know, just a penny saved is a penny earned. Does that apply to a scenario? Not really, but I just tried to think of an idiom and I couldn't really think of any. Just, you know, like water off duck's back, you know. Oh well, we'll catch this next time. Maybe, probably not. But yeah, of course, it being a weekend means we're going to head off over to Paradise Planning Resort, and we'll be doing another Happy Home Paradise customization. What new things have we gotten recently? We can put bugs down, but you know, you actually have to catch a bug, so there isn't like some sort of sanctuary of bugs you can use. That'd be cool actually if Blathers came along being like, here's some bugs you can use, or Nat did that, but he didn't. But anyway, hello everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, 6:22 PM on Saturday, February 26, 2022. Now for today's announcements, with visitors staying up campsite. Of course, there's only one visitor we want, and only one visitor we are willing to kick peacock out early for, and that would be Fauna. But of course, that is about a 1 in 400 odd chance, so you know, don't get too excited. Well, actually, it's a bit less than 1 in 380-ish chance, I think, because some of those are, I think, are exclusives. I think some of those are amiibos, because you know they have like the Sanrio collab characters, and I don't really know. Anyway, what should we talk about? I don't know. I don't really much to say. I suppose we could, you know, I found it amusing that I talked about a book, a writing club, a thing I did with a group of friends, and I talked about Beatrix Potter. The writing club got pushed forward a week because, you know, unfortunately some people couldn't find time. You are Rhonda? Renee, that's it. Yeah, I know you. You're based of a delinquent, and your Paradise Planning customization is you want like a parking lot or something. But yeah, unfortunately, some friends couldn't find the time, so we were just like, all right, let's push it forward a week, just to, you know, give a bit of time, because it's a bit, you know, a bit of a shame to have a writing club and not being able to discuss many stories and that sort of thing, which is fine, you know. This is not meant to be like me being like, oh, I'm so bitter, how could this happen? It's just meant to be like, you know, that's find it funny, because I was like, during the episode, and be like, oh, totally fine to talk about my story and, you know, the inspirations for it, because I would have talked to my friends about it by now, but that's fine. They're probably not watching a video anyway, so it's all good. Now we're going to go on to a customization of Happy Home Paradise. I mean, if you've seen the title, you probably already know exactly what we're going to be doing. You've probably been like, oh, hold on. First, we are actually going to go to Harv's Island. I forgot, because we need to check and see Crazy Red and see what he sells, because we still need to complete the museum. You might not believe it, we're encroaching on year 2, and we still haven't completed the museum yet. I think I did try and figure out how many days it's expected to complete the museum, and I think it was like 2 years or something, so we have gotten perhaps a little bit unlucky with some of this later stuff, but you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. I do feel that with the amount of times we've seen Bust of Nefertiti. I don't know if it's a 50-50 chance every time an object comes in, if it's a legitimate or a fake version, but every time we've seen Bust of Nefertiti, I cannot believe the fact that it's been the fake one. These are both fake. This is a fake Hunter in the Snow, and I forget what that other statue's called, to be honest, but we're going to take it, and then we'll just head straight off to Paradise Planning Resort, and we'll see exactly who we might be customizing for today. Actually, maybe today we should be doing the hospital wing. Am I in the mood of doing a hospital? Okay, well, we'll first see if we have any customizations that we want to do. If there are some, then we'll do their customizations. And if we don't want to do their customizations, we'll do their Paradise, we'll do heart surgeries, patient wing, which is going to be interesting, because we've already kind of got a patient wing. I guess that's going to be like a temporary stay patient wing, and then we're going to make another floor, whatever, that's going to be like the long stay patient wing for the hospital. But yeah, we already have like a mini patient wing at the back, so yeah, I guess we can edit that to be a short stay, and then we'll have a long stay one when we can. But we've not actually been to Paradise Resort, I think, this late before, so it was an interesting scenario. We'll sort of see who's about. We got Biff, we got Ava, we got, you're like Tybolt or Cobalt or something? Tybolt, yeah. You got, oh, I know your name. Oh, we got Sherb as well, that's adorable. Samson, that's it. We got Sherb, I don't know, Camo Frog? Okay, I don't recall any of your customizations. I do know Sherb. Sherb says like a dream, or like a cute amusement park or something. I forget. I remember I've seen people do it in their portfolio, and it's an interesting idea. No, maybe it's like a candy themed amusement park, but we've done so many sweet themed things that I'm like, I don't think we should do sweet themed things anymore, because it's just excessive at this point. Like about 1 in 5 of our customizations are probably like sweet themed or cafe themed or cooking themed, and it's just like, ugh, how many times can I do it in a row? So really at this point, we're trying to look for much more unique customizations, things which are a bit more strange. Like one that always comes to mind is Clear's one where she just wants some really fancy bathroom. Oh! hold on, no, we've already done, that's really similar to Sasha's one. Cooking lessons, sorry Eva, nope. That's really similar to Sasha's one. A sweet bat collection, okay. I bet lifting hidden treasure would be a great workout. Fairy tale and theme parks, one on nature. The lifting treasure one sounds like a very interesting idea. So you want like a treasure island thing? Okay. Samson, despite the fact I literally had no idea who you were and had not seen you before, I'm intrigued, Samson, by what you got going on, you know? I'm intrigued by your idea. So we've got Sly, we've got Rodney. Who else is there? We've got Harry. We've seen Harry's before, we weren't too jazzed about it. Rolling a giant board around, I don't really get what's that. Movie studios, I was like, Rodney's is interesting. Okay, so Rodney and Samson both have very interesting customization options going on right now. We've seen Harry's before, I don't remember what... Oh, Harry's is like, I want a messy place. That's actually an interesting idea as well, I think. I only know Harry's because someone posted, like when Paradise Planning first came out or whatever, someone posted it on the Animal Crossing subreddit, and I saw it and I was like, oh, that's a very unique concept for a home resort, I suppose. I suppose with 400 odd people, you do have to sort of get into some very weird designs here and there. I really wish Gladys would not stand there every single time, but I want a place to train and I prefer blue gym equipment. But the colour ones I always find a bit uninteresting. I don't remember the blue one's name. I think you're like Kid or something? Ultimate studio to catch perfect photos. Okay, so you want a photo studio. That is also an interesting idea. A cool cabin where I can relax on hot days. I gotta think about this. Do I want Samsung's Treasure Island or do I want a photo studio? The photo studio actually seems like an interesting idea. It's kind of like a movie studio that Rodney was doing, but for some reason I think it's... something about it pulls me in a little bit more. Hello, Meringue. What are you doing? Think of ways that we can replicate restaurant food. I want to make a mushroom salad. Of course. Hopefully you can teach me exactly how it's done. If you don't know, of course, Meringue and Takoyaki Man, what's his name, Zucker, our resident chef and sous chef. And if you don't know this, you could actually talk to your chef once every day to get a new fanciful food recipe, which I often forget to do when I'm here. So I think we'll go with is his name Kid or Billy Goat? It's one of those two. Kid. Yeah, it is Kid. Okay, so I'm going to do your photo studio one. But hello. Can I help you? Can you help me? Paradise Planning. Do you want stuff done? Yeah. And maybe perhaps in the future, we could have you room me up with Rodney or something. You might be like, why are you not doing it right now? I'm like, I don't want to spend too long doing a customization thing because it's sort of like, it takes a long time doing a really good customization thing. And it's pretty hard to do it even for like one person and even to do it a one floor, one story. So, okay, Pro Photo Studio. This is what we're doing. I wonder if we have a green screen thing. So we're going to need a dark room. We're going to need other things. Okay, where do we want to put you? That's a good question. I think putting you in a really scenic place makes most sense. Not that one. There's another scenic area. Yeah, this one. You can have like a scenic log cabin or something where you can get these photos developed and that sort of thing. So, okay, I'm just thinking about what things we need in a photo studio. We obviously need a set. We need a changing room. We need a dark... Yeah, it's called a dark room, right? To develop Polaroids. What else might we need? I'm not really sure. Perhaps a storage room might be an interesting idea. But first, of course, the main crux... The main, most important part of the studio is the actual, like... Well, where you take your photos. And honestly, I don't really know what it's called. But hopefully this is a nice scenic area, which I think matches that sort of vibe we're going for you, Kid, and also less surface area to really how to decorate. I'm not sure how we're going to do the outside, but we can think about that later. For now, let's figure out what we're going to do inside. Yeah, this one, there's a lot of relaxed sort of... We have like relaxed specifications, you know. We're not really like cornered into like, oh, we need to have like a wallpaper or something which looks like this or looks like this, etc, etc, etc. We can kind of do whatever. I wonder, forest might be the nicest one. I always love it when they hold their hands out to their ears being like, ooh, what am I listening to? That's not right. right button. I will say, I apologise, these Joy-Cons have quite heavy Joy-Con drift, so that might be a problem. But hopefully it won't be. A crepe design wall. This looks very sort of like art, modern art style, so maybe we do this. We put this wing here for the actual studio area. Hexagonal flooring. This is too busy. We can't have both the wallpaper and the flooring look like this. Ooh, circular windows. I didn't know that was even an option. Simple red flooring. No, cloud flooring? What? That just seems bizarre. I think we'll go with this wooden one. Okay, now let's try and figure out exactly where we're going to put the rooms. So, we're going to need a changing room. Which I think we'll... Hello, Joy-Con drift. Well, we'll start out with like a little corridor area. We want a lot of natural light in this area, so I think probably most of the rooms will just sort of be like this. We might even give you a little bit more space. So this will be... I'm not sure exactly what sort of space thing we'll put in the space here. Or we could put the changing room this way around. That's also a very valid idea. Which is worth considering, honestly. It's worth considering. And it might be what I go with. So we have like changing room here, okay, and then we have a storage room here. Storage slash developing room here. Okay, perfect. Let's get some rugs to sort of perhaps delineate these areas if we can. A red brick rug. Perhaps it's more of an entranceway sort of rug, isn't it? We can have something like this. I'm not in love with that, I'm going to be honest. I'm not in love with that. I think we should turn to the rugs we have. I think what we want is, yeah, maybe like a nice sort of cream colour for the changing room. We could need a 4x3 for this size, unless a 4x4 works. It's a bit too big, so yeah, we're going to have a 3x4 rug, which there aren't that many. I think the red argyle rug is fine. We're kind of using red as a sort of like a supplementary colour, so that'll be fine, I think, as a dressing room. A developing room, I don't really know what a dark room looks like, so I think this is... I've just opened Netflix for some reason. I think this is where you turn to real-life inspiration and open up Google Images to see dark... Are they not called dark room? Photography. Is it not called a dark room? Yeah, it's called dark room. So it's very red, so that's why we definitely want... Oh, if only we could have like an isolated area for red light, so we can have like a proper photo development area. Okay, it's possible we could just use the same rug again, honestly, or we could use a different... No, honestly, I think just use the same rug again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We could have a thin rug through here, I suppose. Like a vinyl sheet as an entranceway? Not super loving that, I'm going to be honest. Ooh, red wedding rug. Ooh. Perhaps something like that is okay. Yeah, okay, I think we're going to roll with that. Okay, so let's see what sort of recommended items we have and what we can work with. This isn't really what I expected. I guess a hanger rack's a good idea, obviously, to have clothing you can change into. What sort of clothing? I'm going to think you're going to do much more modern, preppy sort of fashion magazine shoots. That's what you're doing. Still life, maybe, if you so want it. But we're going to have to, I think, delve into basically what we want. What sort of items we want to see. So we're going to have a black and red colour scheme, I think. Something which screams sort of like modern, chic, posh to a certain degree. We could just have like multiple rows of these things, just with different outfits. Which one of these do we want to go with? That's perhaps a bit too casual. Perhaps this will be okay. Both a black and white theming. We need certainly a vanity, I think. Or a mirror is a good idea. I think antique vanity works the best. I think we're going to go with a black colour to make it feel a bit more chic. We're going to put the clothes down here. I think we'll put the vanity this side. Yeah. We'll put the changing room over here. We'll put a mirror next to you, give you a stool. And then the other thing... hold on. I want a more fanciful looking mirror than that one. I forget which one's a mirror. Cupboard's an interesting idea, actually. Or perhaps we can use this clothing rack. Okay, how about instead of having... instead of having another hanging rack, we have this one. We'll put this here. I want to put a mirror here, if at all possible. Yes, an elegant mirror. I want to see if we can put a black one in. It's a bit gothic, perhaps, but I think that's probably the best fitting one. This I want facing this way. And we might perhaps... There's not really room for a cupboard. Okay, so what chairs do you have? What chairs are recommended? A vintage stool? Okay. Okay, I think we can work with a vintage stool. I think that's perfectly fine. We put this here so you can get ready in front of your vanity or whatever. Can we put things on here? Because I think a makeup kit would probably look best on here if possible. Excuse me, my throat is killing me. Did recorded some more chicory today, which is probably why. Hold on, we should test if we can even put things on here. We can't. There's not really much more room. I think the only other thing I would consider is putting the ironwood. Yeah, this hanging clothing rack, because it just looks a bit more fancy. The colour scheme doesn't really work though with what I'm going for. It's a bit too big, so we're gonna leave that be. Now we want to make a dark room. That is going to be quite difficult. I'm going to be honest, without a dark room specific items. So instead, I think we're going to make this an office. I think that's what we had to, yeah, like a development area. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's certainly, I think, what we have to do instead. This is just going to be his, not studio part, but like his office where he like figures out, he gets on his laptop, you know, he gets his iMac or whatever. Because I believe that's probably what photographers use in the industry to really sort of develop. Hello, Colonel J, coming online, because that's what we kind of want. We want a Mac search engine calculations. Do you have like Light Studio on here? Web browsing, online shopping. I meant online shopping, not that one. This is the closest one to what we got. Like maybe you're shopping for new supplies. I did not mean to push that button. Something like this. I'm not sure what we're going. I guess a camera next to you makes most sense. SLR camera, probably black is fine. Yeah. The black certainly looks the most professional. Whether it actually is or not is definitely not something I know. So I'll put that here. Give you a nice chair to sit on. I think this is where you want an office chair, not any of those recommended ones, because that would probably not be great for your back. So let's use a den chair, probably. I don't know if we can give us some more interesting colorations. It doesn't seem so. So we'll give you just a regular old black chair. Behind you, I think we're going to put like some storage things, like chest of drawers, maybe like spare lamps. I don't know. We're going to have to see what's recommended. Oh yeah, vintage dresser, definitely. Put that here. What other things? What other things can we put back here which makes sense? Maybe, okay, you just have a nice office plant, you know, just sort of liven this place up, make it actually feel like a proper office. Nice. A ring light, okay. And a backgate is an interesting idea. I don't even know what to do with that. A photo of yourself that you took, or a framed, no, that's a wall item, a framed photo. Can we customize this? Because I think one of our options is people, right? Yeah, boom, look at that. Look at that artisticness. Maybe that's like one of your proudest works or something, a first photo you took. Okay, now we need an actual photo studio setup area, which is going to be what this is. So it's going to need proper lighting. Okay, this is where we look up an actual photo studio to get some inspiration going. Oh wow, there's a lot of lighting and equipment things. They have a plain sort of white background thing. I'm not sure if we can recreate that. Maybe like a simple panel along the back is the best thing we can do to sort of simulate that white, not green screen thing, but you know that they have like the white tarp, or I don't even know actually what it is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can we do better than this? I'm struggling to think what would even be a good idea. So instead we're just going to put a load of studio spotlights around. Let's sort of see how they set it up. They got a few like at each side. They're certainly out of the way, I think, is the most important part, and it needs to be well lit. What else do we have around the place? Chairs and that sort of thing. Ah, you know what would be cool? Let's try and put the whitest rug we can down to try and simulate that sort of thing. Ugh. Please, Joy-Con drift. So this one's okay. It's not very big though, but we'll keep that in mind. We must have like a 5x5 or a 4x4 sort of white, plain white rug. Dotted rug's not gonna. It's gonna be no good. Oh, a white wedding rug. No, too fancy. Just a plain white rug, as plain as can be. Okay, I think... I'm surprised there's no bigger ones. Oh, I must not have a large one. Wait, maybe not? Hold on. There's medium... I'm sure there's medium, small, and large variations. Maybe I'm just making it up. Yeah, okay, so for... Oh, we could actually just stack a load of them together. What? I apologise, that was Joy-Con drift. What if we just did it like this? I think it's the best we're going to get. It's not amazing by any stretch of imagination, but we're going to have to deal with it. We're going to have a video recorder, you know, it's just going to sort of record stuff. Like behind the scenes, not necessarily the actual... Ah, we don't have a camera on a stand. Oh, weird, we don't have a camera on a stand, I didn't expect that. Okay, so what other sort of things? We have some chairs. Some nice looking chairs. A peacock chair. Like a very elegant looking chair we can perhaps put here and photograph people. Is it? Yeah, it's right smack bang in the centre. Perhaps this is like, you know, for modelling things. We'll have a vintage sofa at the side for other people like directors to just sort of like be waiting about. Commenting on maybe. I wonder if we should get a director's chair. This kind of looks more like an audition space, doesn't it? We'll have some of these chairs, these sofas. Let's put some more plants, I think. Some greenery in here. These are people like, you know, the other models perhaps who are waiting to go, etc., etc. Let's put a Schleferer and a birdcage is probably a bit much. A yucca, sure, why not? I don't know, it doesn't really matter, does it? As long as it's got a black pot like this. We could put some things next to them here. Yeah, like maybe the makeup artists are sitting at the side, or makeup... Oh, yeah, yeah, okay, let's have one of these be like the makeup artists. They've got like an antique mini table here, which they're going to have a makeup ready to go. I know there's a makeup kit. I know it's a thing. I just don't know. Oh, here it is. Accessory stand. No, makeup pouch, I think, makes most sense. Or we can have a whole... Why do we have a whole table? Okay, let's have a whole table. Or makeup stand. So maybe we got this stuff here. Maybe instead of this, we have a table holding all the... holding the beautician supplies we need. You know, we got this. And perhaps this is where the makeup artist sits. Yeah, okay. Perhaps they're in just like a regular old chair. Just at the ready, just to spring up and be like, all right, got the makeup, you know, take 5, everyone. Nail art set doesn't really make sense, I think. Key tray? Accessories? Maybe accessories makes more sense to have like on demand. Be like, oh, can we try perhaps with this set of earrings instead or something? And they'll be like, all right, sure, you got it, boss. I'll bust it out. What sort of other things would make sense to put around the place? Retro stereo? Bubble machines? I guess it makes more sense to light you up from front like this. Something no, light you up more directly like this. So we've got some bubble machines if we want that. Maybe we can get the confetti cannons, and they can just sort of sit at the side. I don't know what they're under, unfortunately. Other sort of stage things. Yeah, we've got a confetti blower, which is put in storage over here. Can this go on top of things? It can. Okay, so I want a storage shelf then. I want a shelf to put things on. I'm not sure if I want an iron shelf. But I want some sort of shelf to put things on. So it's like this is where the storage, it's what we store like other things we need. Maybe the ironwood is perhaps the best we're going to get. No, it's not, as it turns out. The colour scheme just doesn't work. Nordic shelves. Maybe iron shelf. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go with iron shelf looking at these things. I don't think anything else is going to really work out particularly well. We have this just in the corner, storing other sort of things. Let's put some boxes around the place if possible. I wonder if that's one of recommended. It's got to be one of recommended. Well, I guess we can have a stereo to like set the mood. I don't really know. I do like putting the stereo in the places though, because it's, you know, kind of fun. I think putting a director's chair makes a lot of sense. I know we have a director's chair. Yes, here we go. The director being here, being like, oh yeah, you got to pose. Chic pea leather. Look how glossy that is. What the heck? That's too glossy. What was I looking for? There's something else I was looking for, but I don't remember what. Maybe now we start looking for some props. I wonder what some good props to have. Just looking at the other photo studio sort of things. Ah, maybe we can put some clothes down. A bed? I think tables or props makes sense to me. Like things that you would... Not an open thing kitchen, are you out of your mind? Things that would make sense to like sort of have on standby in case that is what... Just going to move this slightly forward. Yeah, things you'd have on standby to be like, alright, now we're just going to do a thing where you're like wearing a lab coat, etc. Or we could put... maybe it is better we put things like this. Okay, yeah, let's put things like this. And then you might be like, what will go in this space? Probably nothing, I think. Probably nothing. So yeah, maybe you're like, oh, I want a nice sort of watch. I might put boxes. Or something of that thing. Maybe we want a pose with... Okay, what makes sense to pose with? Let's see. Food items, coffee. Certainly probably makes sense to put like a coffee drink, I think. Good old coffee cup. Not necessarily here, but perhaps over here. Of director who's waiting. So here we'll put some clothing sort of things, I think. Clothing props, and the other things we'll just put other general props. I don't want food and I don't want drink. I don't think. Lamp. Oh, bottle. Yeah, we probably should put a water bottle down. Don't want cola. I want, yeah, light blue. You know, for perhaps the actor wants to drink some water, stay hydrated, of course. Maybe you want to pose with that as well. I don't know. Okay, so maybe over here's the actual stuff that the actor has. It'd be nice if we could put bags down, but we can't put bags down without it being on a silhouette, which is really annoying. Sturdy sewing box? Yeah, maybe like an emergency, if something needs to be stitched up. Just like, oh, one of the clothes needs to be tailored very quickly, etc, etc. Shoe boxes? Sure, stack shoe boxes. I think these could probably go on the floor though, to be honest. This is where we're putting clothing items. A ring? I guess we could put a ring down. Just a really fancy one. No, I want this to be red. I think I want most of these things to be red actually if they're chilling on top of the tables, just to give them a little bit of a colour pop. From the rest of the stuff. Honestly, this looks pretty good. As is. I think certainly we're gonna have low light. Okay, and we're gonna obviously need to put some stuff down on the walls. Hold on, let's see what is actually recommended. Certainly we're gonna put these wall lights down, I think. A frame photo, that's actually a good idea. We're certainly gonna put down these wall lights. I think we'll put some more over here. Just make sure everything is very well illuminated. So 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, just checking it's symmetrical. 1, 2, 3. And then one more. I'm not sure if I want to put it that high up. Yeah, I think those ones will be high up and these ones will be slightly low down. Okay, and then stuff in this room. As with any office, just to easily spice things up, get a formal paper. Maybe it was dark brown one. I don't know. I don't know what sort of like Japanese school for photography there is, but maybe you graduated from there, kid. Good job. Maybe this can be your graduation photo. Back when you were but a young kid. But something like this. Maybe another frame poster of like you being featured, your artwork featured in. Yeah, your artwork was featured on some sort of construction site. I don't know. Didn't really think about it. Oh, a ceiling spotlight. Okay, okay, that's not a wallpaper thing. What other wall things do we want for the changing room? I'm just looking. Definitely we want a clock. If in doubt, just put a clock down somewhere. If you don't know what clock you want, just make it a regular wall clock and just make it black. Fits in everywhere, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. So you can always check the time. Perhaps the breakers are here in this changing room. No, it doesn't make sense. It's nonsensical. Yeah, maybe a radiator to keep the models warm. Perhaps an air conditioner in case it gets too cold. You never know how it might be. Kid does work year round, and his prices are competitive. So if you need a professional photographer, there you go. A shower. That's an interesting idea. A dried flower garland could be a little bit fun. Not feeling it. These fairy lights, these starry lights might be a bit more fun. We'll of course use the red coloration if there is one, which it isn't, so we'll use white, I think. Oh gosh, that's the wrong button. Just use it to spruce this place up a little bit. That does not work, so we'll just sort of keep it fitting there. Maybe we'll put something over here. Maybe it's like, oh, you took these pictures. No, I don't like that. Which of these looks most like a photo? Oh, what if we just put like a load of people's photos around the place? That's actually a really cool idea. So it's like he took all these people's photos. We have so many. I didn't realise we had that many. It's an interesting idea. I don't really know where I'd put them though. There's not really much room, so I guess I'll save that for someone else's like photo gallery or something. We'll certainly use these ceiling spotlights. Put a couple of them here. We'll put another two sort of over here. This place is incredibly well illuminated now. I think we're good. Do we have any other sort of ceiling-based furniture items we want? Round light fixture. I guess you certainly need some lighting in these rooms, huh? Otherwise you're going to be working in the dark, and that's certainly no good for your eyes. I can't tell what's the centre. It's very hard to tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not centre. Oh, there is no centre, maybe. Ah, there might not be a centre. Well, I mean, there is a centre, but this is too wide, so we're going to have to do that. Honestly, looks very sleek. Let's polish some things up. I'm not really sure what we want to polish up yet. I certainly think you want to be sparkling if you're sitting here. Sparkling's a bit too on the nose, so maybe we do fuzzly bubs instead. So you're positively radiant. We could give these a little polish. Just to make the background look like it's sparkling for you. Like, ooh, look at that. Positively radiant. Okay, does anything else here really need to sparkle? Maybe this does. Maybe this does. Maybe that does. No. We could give the coffee a little bit of a steam. That's way too much steam. Apart from that, I think we're good as it comes to the inside. So get rid of this. Definitely want this ring to be open. I think we're good. I think we're going to go outside, kid. And we are not going to do anything crazy. I think we're just going to make it very au natural looking. Something that would make like a scenic backdrop, basically. And we're not going to put much furniture items down unless we have a really good furniture item. I think we want perhaps a bit more early morning, sort of, not by a lot, just a little bit of earlier morning. Yeah, I'm not convinced we particularly need any of these outside. I will say, well, we are being reminded. Let us customize your outfit now. I certainly do like the idea of using the camera one, or we can make you look very smart and sophisticated like this. I'm not really sure which one I like best. I do want you to look quite smart though, but also a little bit indie, like you're fashionable and with it. I guess it kind of makes me sound like I'm not with it, which, you know, I guess it's true, but not my point. I do like the Chesterfield coat though. It is certainly the one I am most fond of at the moment. But trench coat's okay. Not vibing with it all that hard. Where is the tourist one? Is it called a tourist? It might be called a tourist t-shirt, I can't remember. Of course, now we're in the sort of stage where we have so many clothing items. It's becoming a little bit... What is that? I don't even know what that is. And a little bit of a nuisance, I suppose, to look through all of them. Is it a dress up? The tourist outfit? I don't think it is. I'll be perfectly honest. Denim overalls? Not convinced by those. Is it not called a tourist outfit? I thought we saw him wearing it. No, I thought it was one of the recommended items. What the heck is this? Hawk jacket? That looks sick. This is like the Matt Mercer style or something. Which if we get a voice actor, I suppose, customization, then perhaps that's what we use. But for now, I think we'll stick with a Chesterfield coat. Or the collarless coat. No, I like the Chesterfield a bit. Just a little bit more. Or this one. Checkered? Let's go checkered. It's a bit more of a... Oh, do I want this coloration though? Remember, he needs to look like black and red. Oh, so maybe a career jacket. Nah. Yeah, maybe the black one's better in that case. Like a beret. Something that looks artistic. A flat cap. A dandy cap. I feel like directors always have these like denim caps on for some reason. Hello, Rach. Apparently all my friends are playing Switch right now. This is the time they usually play. Yeah, I think we'll give you some glasses. Some fashionable red ones, because you know how to stand out. You know how to make a statement for yourself. Bright pink? No. Round frame? No, I like the half ones. Okay, no, I like the half under ones actually. Quite a lot. Boom. Look at that. Alright, now, items, furniture, stuff. What are these called? Shirt with camera? What? I mean, I guess that makes sense, but... we're going to start with trees. What trees do we have? Cedar trees. Boom. Oh, hold on. We need to customize your house. We're going to make it a log cabin. Which of these is the log cabin? I think it's this one? I forget. One of these has a lot. Yeah, there we go. Log cabin. Dark red tiles. Door, we can't see it. But we're going to make it red. Door decoration. None of those make much sense. So we're just going to have trees and trees. I see trees. We're just going to make this real natural looking. Methinks. It's a bit difficult because there's not a lot of room, I'm actually going to be honest, around this area. To really put things down as we like it. So we're going to use the sneaky trick of when it's in the way, we make it a little bit smaller so it doesn't take up as much real estate. So something like this, like makes a sort of nice little forest. We'll just grab one more, put it over here, and make it a little bit bigger. Nice. I want to push you into the corner. There you go. Is that fine? Am I okay with this? I think this one should not be here. What sort of things would... some sort of red camellia bushes you put down. We can sort of line up over here, and we can line them up, alternate them with some white azalea bushes. Excuse me. It's Iggy ears. Yeah, it's quite nice. Could put a few more of them over here. I think you would have a lot of like flowers in this area because they're very scenic to look at. In fact, he might have different breeds. Let's change things up. Since we're using red and white, we'll do this one. I think we'll do the pink plumeria. Of course, not quite white per se, but it's just a nice enough change up to give a little bit of visual interest, I think, to this area. I think it'd be nice to put some flowers. So this is just really a really au natural area. You know, it just looks pretty, is really the sort of aim. We sort of just have a smattering of different plant life. Something like this. Do I like that? I don't actually like that. I don't think that looks very good. So maybe this is where we do put some furniture items down. Oh, you know what? Let's put that garden gazebo down. That's absolutely something you'd have like for like a photo location area or something. Oh, this is where all the boxes are. I don't know whether the gazebo is probably not going to be on plant. Oh, it's where flower bed is. Okay. Might want that, so we'll keep that posted there for now. Is it? It's probably not farm stuff. I mean, it could be. Kind of somehow doubting it though. I don't know what gazebo comes under. It's not going to come under seasonal stuff, certainly. What is that? It's a bow. A swimming pool is an interesting idea. Make space for it ahead of time. Okay, let's get rid of these trees. And perhaps let us make us a dark brown. And this is just sort of be where you put your flower beds. What? What? There's no room. Oh well. Maybe that's good enough. I don't know. We are still. Do we have enough room for a pool now? I don't know if I want a pool here. I'm gonna be honest, but I guess it doesn't really make sense next to a river. Now I think about it, so perhaps not. Excuse me while I sip some water. Where is the gazebo thing? I don't know what it's under. Don't know where to find it. Well, we're gonna have to just keep looking, I suppose, until we stumble across it randomly, perhaps. Wedding bells. My wedding. Oh, we could have used this projector as like a. If it was a bigger thing, we could have used it as a green screen. Not green screen. I don't know. Oh, there it is. White screen thing. I don't know if I want a pure black one, but there's no red one, unfortunately. So, pure black is too gothic, which is not what we're going for. I think we had to roll with a white one. Maybe something like this. Or put the gazebo right in the corner. Put this here. Put this here. That doesn't really make sense, I'm going to be honest. No, I think it's fine like this. I think we just need to make a path, honestly. I think that's the only thing we're missing. Just a nice little sort of like wooden path, perhaps, leading up to your home. Just something like this. Round off this corner? Yeah, round off that corner. We'll do a similar sort of thing over here. Shame we can't put like a halving in. We'll go round off these corners. No, let's in fact not round off those corners. It'd be nice to put something along here. What if we put the flower beds along here? Get out of the way, kid. Sorry, I am kind of one who bit you there. We could do it like this, and then maybe we put one more tree in. Not quite enough room to put this tree somewhere. Yeah, in which case we'll move you here. This one, we can make this one white. No, that's too big a colour clash. That's not what I wanted. Nah, I think dark brown looks a bit better there. Something like that. And it's just sort of like a nice photo location, if anything. Shame we can't put any bugs down, but there you go. Now we'll head back inside and we'll be like, yo kid, we're done. And then he'll be like, whoa, thanks for spending so much time on this. I can really tell you put all your effort into this, or whatever they usually say. I actually don't know what a Smug Villager says. I don't think we've done much customization for Smug Villagers. How is that possible? It's ready. Hopefully I didn't forget anything, but I might have. Your catchphrase is what? But now you've got a professional photo studio. I don't know where you're going to sleep. I'm going to be honest. I guess you sleep on the sofa? You know, just the artist things. Just artist life. It's not really just an artist life thing. Bum 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 bum. What is this angle? This is behind the projecting screens. Which seems a bit dumb, but... Dun, 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 dun. What are you even interacting with? With a camera? It's a good old center view, interactive objects, low center view, high center view. I don't know, it's been a while, I can't really remember off the top of my head anymore. But it's always the same shots. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That time, bit of a miss. It tends to not really be the best compilation when you have a loads of different like partitions and walls up. Right. If we're going to put you down in the director's chair, I think. Do I want you interacting with something? I do want you interacting with something. I think a book is fine. And then we'll... Oh, it's not camera. Pull out the camera. What the heck? You're not allowed to move when I... Since when did you randomly decide to start moving? Sit down. Sure, drink coffee. It's good enough. We'll put you here. I feel like I want to... What sort of angle? No, I want to have the angle here, even if a projector screen does... Oh god, that's not what I meant. Hey, look over here. I don't know which side we like better. Probably this side. Marginally. Oi. Are you looking? I think your default eyes kind of look like we're looking better. You're just not facing me, though. I think that... Yeah, okay. I think that's the one I'm going to go for. We took quite a few, so make sure we select this one. But I actually want to use. I don't want one with a random logo in, I'm going to be honest. Oh, I guess the logo's always there. I guess that makes sense. You're really knocked out of the park. Saying from tennis means you did good. I'm heading back. Thanks, kid, for work. I'm glad you like it. Honestly, pretty decent looking one, I think. I don't think it's overly complicated about that sort of thing. I would certainly like to see different photo studio equipment. Things like, I forget the other one that like reflects light or whatever. Dear, welcome back. Here's your payment from the last job, 50,000 pokey. I'm surprised we haven't got a raise since last time, you know, after holding the concert and everything. Oh, would have had it out a mimic again. Probably off to sit and stare at the ocean again. We should take a break while he's out too. Nothing good comes from overexerting yourself. Why not take a walk around the island? That's a lovely way to relax. I wonder if they put those breaks in because they expected most people to just do sort of like loads of customizations in a row. Which, you know, it's both scary and I kind of respect it at the same time. Like, someone out there probably sat down on the first day of Paradise Planning and went, I'm going to do 40 customizations in a row. I didn't expect you to be swimming. Hello, dear my friend. Do you enjoy the ocean? All life depends on it. It is our home. Please wait one moment. I'll come ashore. Ah, we don't get to see you swimming. Just dripping wet. Have you been able to meet new sounds? Yeah, honestly, yeah. And your soundscapes really add a lot of like lively atmosphere or calming atmosphere, I suppose, as it needs to be to the customizations. I've listened to many sounds, but I know there are many more I've yet to meet. What sounds are you going to give us this time, huh? I guess I'll have to find out next time. Can you imagine what sounds must swim beyond this ocean? Oh, what if we could import our own MP3s? I believe it's time that I head back. I'm glad I was able to be with you and listen to the waves. Thank you to you, Wardo. I can't wait to see what new sort of like crazy soundscapes we might have access to. There's so much to hear in the world, so many different sounds. Bum-ba-dum-bum. Oh, okay. Any soundscape can be great in the right home. In decorating mode, I just had to press the left button. Which, cool. We should definitely grab our old recipe. Sort of see who's vibing out around here. I guess not everyone's vibing out around here at the same time. Which shame, you know. I do like it though. I do like the fact that Animal Crossing has added it, such that now we can basically see most of our villages sort of vibing, and most of our customization villages sort of actually hanging around the area in most cases. So there we go. That's a nice customization done. Nice customization done for Kid. We are nearing on doing one for each acre. One customization for each acre. We got a few left, not many, just a touch. I think we have like 5 acres left. That can't be right. Hold on. What am I doing sitting here? We've got I don't know. We've done 32, I think. How many are there? 36, so we probably only have about 4 left. But anyway, we're going to round off this episode here. I guess off camera I will get a KK Cider song since we're here, so if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join my Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope you can see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye for now.